time is it? Shouldn't you be getting a move on? You don't want to be late for your first day of college. That's something I never thought I'd say. No. College.
Cheers.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Now I'm dead proud of you, don't you? Getting everything back on track.
We'll see.
You've taken the first step, haven't you? And that's the most important one. Well, I say you've taken the first step. How long have you been sat there?
Well, I'm just messaging Sabrina.
Sabrina? Well, things back on with you two?
No.
Oh, she's a nice girl. If you were, you know.
Yeah, we're just talking, you know. It's much easier now Lauren's off the scene.
Long may it continue.
Well, from what Shona says, she doesn't need me anymore. She's got a flat, she's got a job.
Good. 'Cause you can't be messing about running after her. Not now you've got college to think about. Speaking of which, shouldn't you be getting a move on?
Yeah, okay. Right, well, I will see you later.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
So it's Mrs. Lockett for you this year then, eh?
She's dead nice.
She was all right. Only all right.
Yeah, they had a few run-ins.
Oh, it'll be the teacher's fault. They don't understand kids, half of them, do they, eh? My first week at school, I was sent home.
What?
She'd bitten a dinner lady.
Well, if they're going to call them dinner ladies, what do they expect?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that amusing at the time.
Yeah, water under the bridge, come on. You won't be biting any teachers. The only thing you're going to be sinking your teeth into is birthday cake.
Hey, having a celebration?
No, not really, just a bit of cake.
Oh, it's our first birthday together. We've got to have a bit of a do.
Defo, I love a pie. Can we? With an Nana and Granny Cass.
You don't have to do anything. I'll sort it.
Yeah, if Tyrone thinks it's all right.
Yeah, fine, I suppose.
Well, you can arrange a party with no money.
Well, I can make the house look all right, can't I? And surely you can stretch to some crisps and lemon.
Well, I suppose so.
Great. Sorted.
Right, come on, what do we do? Look both ways? Good, your bus is going to be here. Let's go.
You have a nice time at school, girls. Don't take any chunks out of the staff.
I should start calling you Brazil.
Hey?
Well, you've got so much coffee in you. How many cups is that?
Oh, I don't know. 3, 4. I'm still shattered.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. I heard you banging about the landing at 3:30. I mean, I assumed it was you or the world's noisiest burglar.
Sorry.
What's on your mind? And don't say nothing, because normally your snoring rattles my glass on my bedside table.
It's this bid we've got in. We get the verdict today.
What a stupid thing to lose sleep over. Come on, you've done it now. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to get it over the line.
Yeah, I get that, but, I mean, if you don't, there'll be plenty more opportunities.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know I am. Look, Dad, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. If not, on to the next. Stop worrying.
Gemma was out early this morning. All I heard from her was the door slamming.
She can't afford to be late for work. Not with potential new bosses to impress.
Yeah, well, they don't impress me much, not from the state of the boozers.
Waterford's?
Yeah? Well, they all look the same, them places. You know, unfunny vintage cartoons and naff quotations on the wall, shelves full of old books. I mean, I don't get it, me. You know, who wants to read The Origin of the Species when you're on a night out?
Well, you might learn a thing or two.
I know plenty about apes, thank you very much. Largely due to nights out in pubs. That look will not suit the Rovers.
It's the least of our worries. Do you think Gemma will keep a job?
Well, she didn't seem worried when I spoke to her. Oh, she seemed pretty sure that Henry would keep her on once he'd sorted out his new role.
I hope she's right. Her money's really taken the pressure off. When I got the gas bill the other day, that's the first time in years I'd not had palpitations.
Well, no bill's worth damaging your health over.
I know, but having a bit of breathing space don't half take the pressure off. It's lovely not having to fret.
Well, don't. Because Gemini's got it all under control.
There's so many family birthdays. I'm going to make this one really special.
I won't put too much pressure on yourself.
I'll make a list for my mum, and it's a bit late to order a cake now, but they got some decent ones down at Breshko. Get some fancy candles, jazz it up a bit.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, and balloons. It's not a party without balloons.
Ooh, who's having a party?
I think party's overstating it a bit.
Of course it's a party. It's Ruby's birthday.
Yeah, but we've not got time to organise anything fancy.
Well, we're taking Jack to the bistro tomorrow for his birthday. We could make it a joint thing, if you fancy. I mean, I know it's not Ruby's actual birthday, but...
Oh, sounds perfect. We can invite some of Ruby's mates along as well.
We don't want to take over Jack's birthday.
Don't worry about it. There'll be plenty of his own mates there.
The more the merrier.
Look forward to it already. Presume I'm up in the office.
Yeah, go. I'll show you the ropes in a sec. There you go. Coffee. Sorry I'm late. Coffee. Sorry I'm late. Kev. Just wanted to say thanks for letting my mum do a couple of hours in the office.
He's fine.
It's hard when the world's written you off and no one will give you a chance. And hopefully this will be the leg up that she needs.
Fingers crossed.
One toasted tea cake.
Oh, just what the doctor ordered, lovey.
Not sure what she'd say about all that butter.
Oh, no, that is a hard one to get right. Too thin, and the punter might not want to come back. Too thick, they might not be able to. Enjoy your tea cake, Audrey.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't lecture you. I've lived with Elaine for too long.
You can say that again. But she's got some neck chucking you out of your own home.
Tim's driving it more than she is.
Yes, but even so. Anyway, there's plenty of room in my home, Grassmere Drive, so if you want, you can bring all your stuff over.
Thank you, but it's not necessary.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm moving into the pub.
Look, it's a bit quick.
Well, the B&B room, we're taking it one step at a time.
Well, I must say, I think Jenny's a far better fit than Elaine ever was, honestly. Actually, do you think we should organise another family get-together?
Oh, that'd be great, but I think it might have to wait a while. Yeah, I'm not sure where yet, but Jenny's taking me off for a romantic break.
What? Jenny's taking you? Oh, my goodness. In my day, it was the fellas that used to whisk you away.
Well, the world's moved on.
Not always for the better. Oh, have a wonderful trip, sweetheart, because you deserve it.
I think so, too.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how they'll see you boys cope. I mean, the stress has been unbelievable.
They're playing with other folks' money, aren't they? Not their own.
Yeah.
Or the families.
Yeah, Ed would have never forgiven me if this went pear-shaped.
Well, I told you, didn't I? It was a sure thing.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I let slip to Henry Newton that I knew of the Wolford still before it was confirmed.
What?
Yeah, I covered my tracks and made out speculating, but I just hope he bought it.
Well, he doesn't know that you bought the shares, does he? And even if you did, there's no proof you did wrong. Relax. Enjoy your win.
Might do a quick sweep. In case your husband is hiding behind a plant pot.
He was sorry about thumping you.
As sorry as I was.
Do you know, I've always liked it here.
Yeah. I'd always hoped Ben and I might go a bit more upmarket. Exchange the cacophony of the fruit machine and the thud of the dartboard for a tinkling piano and a clink of ice in a frosted cocktail glass. Never happened, though.
So what brings us here?
Oh, I'd already got a meeting in the diary. I thought I might be able to turn it to my advantage with the new regime.
Good idea. Shows you're committed, that.
Oh, pardon me. Just vibrated.
Oh, don't worry, kids are vibrating all the time.
It's a message on my phone.
Oh, sorry.
It's our meeting. Ah, stuck in traffic. Guess we could get a drink while we're waiting.
I don't know, I'm working.
Yeah, and I'm your boss. Have a cocktail on me.
All right, if you insist. Tea's up.
Oh.
Again? I like to be useful.
That is a lot of tea for a man in his 40s, that. You'll halve my productivity. Or double it, depends which way you look at it.
Is Kev not about? No, he's still on his breakdown.
Oh, that can't be fun. Fixing a car on the hard shoulder.
You're joking, aren't you? If I know Kev, he'll be in a lay-by somewhere having a crafty pasty.
Hey, pass us that brush. I'll do some sweeping up while I'm here.
You're all cleaner, receptionist, tea maker, the lot.
I've got more hats than a royal wedding, me. What are you doing here?
Oh, I want me Ferrari valeting. What do you think?
It was only 50 quid.
It's now 70, and I want at least some of it back by the end of the day. Otherwise, it's 100 and a slap.
Nobody's going to give me any cash. They want me to stay clean.
There's no such thing as clean for people like you. You might as well just face facts and save yourself the aggro.
You're wrong. I am going to change and then you'll see.
I do not give a toss what you do, just as long as you get me my money. No, steal off your mum again, turn a few tricks. I really do not care.
I'll get you the cash and then go.
Do you know him?
Never laid eyes on him, mate. He was just asking for directions and I told him where to go.
What do you want?
You took the words right out of my mouth. What do you think you're playing at? Me and you were done. Do you hear me?
Listen, darling, if I never see you again, it'll be too soon.
Then what are you doing around here? I just saw you.
I go wherever I like, and that had naught to do with you. Don't flatter yourself.
What time is it?
1:30.
1 or 2?
12.
Seriously?
Yep.
In this time zone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, today feels like it's dragging on forever. This whole year, in fact. Can't wait to see the back of it.
Oh, don't wish your days away, my love. When you get to a certain age, the years certainly don't drag, I can assure you of that.
Usual.
Just a small one, sweetheart.
I'll get it.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're on, because Stephen told me you're taking him on a trip away.
Yeah. I think we both need it.
Yes, well, Stephen certainly does. I mean, all the business with Elaine, it's gone sour.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Keep the change.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers, Audrey. That was very generous of her.
Yeah, not half as generous as you. Are you really paying to take Stephen away?
What's wrong with that? I thought you were a feminist.
Women didn't burn their bras for the right to be fleeced by their latest boyfriends.
He's not fleecing me. I offered.
And it sounds like he didn't waste any time in accepting. He's lucky to have you. You don't need to be spoiling him with the money from this place. That is your nest egg.
Yeah, and sometimes you just fancy making an omelette, you know? And there's no harm in satisfying it. Look, like we were just saying, you know, the older you get, the faster the clock starts ticking, and I just want to enjoy myself whilst I still can.
So anyway, she's settled in at the garage a treat.
Well, just so long as you don't let her loose on anybody's cars.
Oh, no, she's only answering the phones and making endless brews. To be honest, I think she just uses it as an excuse to pet me out about Ruby's birthday.
Do you know she hasn't told me what she wants me to buy for this party? I probably have to do it all myself, as per.
Oh, yeah, I meant to mention there's been a change of plan. Apparently now we're having a joint birthday with Jack at the bistro.
Well, she never told me that. Do you know, I'm not sure it's wise for me to turn up there.
Well, it might be a good chance to bury the hatchet.
Yeah, it might get buried between my shoulder blades. Or hers. Possibly yours. No, I don't want to... If she's making progress, you know, I don't want to derail it with a row, especially not on Ruby's birthday.
Look, Nan, after living with her, I do understand why you were so wary, and I don't agree with what you did, but I do understand that you was just trying to protect us.
Of course I was. Oh, I tell you that, just dealing with Cassie, it has nearly broken me, and I regard myself as someone of stern stuff.
Well, you won't get an argument out of me on that one, will you? Be nice to have you back home, though.
What, you mean so I can share the load?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason. No, I miss you. We all miss you. Just want to start again.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like that, but, you know, your mother and I have been holed up for so long. Oof. I just think we need a bit more of a break from one another.
Right. Well, don't leave it too long. Tell you what, we'll have some tea together tonight, right? See how it goes and we'll go from there.
All right. I'll try and put myself on mute.
That'll be a first.
You all right?
Yeah? Are you?
Yeah, good. How are you working?
Oh, afternoon shift.
Oh, enjoying it?
I'm collecting dirty plates and wiping down tables, but yeah, it's okay.
Good. Well, I better be off to college.
Yeah, nice. I hope it works out for you.
Right, well, hope so. See you.
Miss. Yes, Mr. Eustace, I sorted out your ball joint. It's good to go whenever. Yep. All right, cheers. See you later.
Oh, you've been messing with Mr. Eustace's ball joint.
Well, you will go out and leave me on my own. How was your pasty?
What pasty?
The sly one I reckons you have every time you go out on a breakdown.
Oh, he's the right one to talk. I'm surprised that cab wasn't full of ducks, the amount of crumbs he left after the last job.
So you reckon you can manage some dinner then?
Oh, defo.
We're going to go out and get some dinner. Do you want to come?
Didn't you say Mr. Eustace was collecting his car?
Well, sometime this afternoon, but if we're short, he'll just have to wait. We're entitled to dinner.
I'm happy to wait here for him.
No, I'm not. I'm starving.
All right, look, you go on ahead. I'll see you in the pub.
Okay.
Everything all right?
Couldn't be better.
Well, come get some dinner with us then.
I'd sooner stop here.
Why? Well, this isn't about Mr. Eustace's ball joint.
It is, then. Well, it isn't. I mean, you know how it feels to have nobody trust you. And to think you're incapable of taking any responsibility.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, and you know how worthless that makes you feel. I just don't want to feel like that anymore. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother, and after all these years, I finally feel like I've got some skin in the game of life, and I want to show I deserve it.
By going hungry on the off chance that Mr. Eustace will pitch up to get his motor.
It's a start. Just let me do it. And if he comes any sooner, I'll follow you to the pub.
All right, if it means that much to you. See you in a bit.
Is there any news on this meeting?
Oh, no. Nothing on my phone yet, but I'm sure there'll be.
Been on for an hour.
Time for another drink then.
No, can't have another one. I won't be able to do my job properly. Yeah, why don't you give me their number and I'll phone them, because I'm your PA.
I don't want us to look like we're chasing them.
We're not. They're the ones messing up.
No, really, it's fine.
Is it? You're acting dead weird. What's going on, Henry?
Is that a crisp sandwich?
There is nothing wrong with a crisp butty.
You can tell Aggie's away. Any news from the estate agent yet?
No, nothing yet.
Well, we need to make sure we get all our ducks in a row going forward.
Ducks in a row?
Yeah, about the investment. It's not like we have a history of wheeling and dealing in shares, you know?
But surely it's no one's business what we do with our own money.
It is when you've acted on inside information and you've made a killing in the process. It could be a red flag for someone, I don't know. We just need to explain why we did it, if anyone should ask.
Lie, you mean?
This is a bit of payback for the little man.
It's the estate agent.
All right. Well, answer it then.
Yeah, better had. Hello?
Waterfords weren't happy with my proposed role in the management structure.
So they fired you?
It's good as, yes.
You can't take that lying down. You could sue them, unfair dismissal.
It wasn't quite that simple. Their view of my future position and mine weren't in alignment, so as part of the deal, we came to a financial accommodation.
What?
Severance package.
A payout? Oh, because you wanted a bigger job than they were prepared to give you?
No, let's oversimplify.
No, you've lost your job and mine in the process, and you pocketed a load of cash all because you didn't feel important enough.
It was a humiliating demotion. My pride couldn't allow it.
And what about me? Your pride's more than happy to see me thrown on the scrap heap.
Sorry.
Surely you can have a word with someone at Waterford's. Someone's going to need a PA.
Didn't part on the best of terms.
You burnt your bridges. Brilliant. Just brilliant. So what's this about then? What am I even doing here? Oh. I get it, you really wanted your money's worth.
No. No, it's not like that. I lied because I couldn't bear the idea of not spending time with you. You're the only woman I've ever really loved.
Right, listen.
No, you listen. If I don't say my piece, I'll never forgive myself because, as the bard put it, My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Get up! I don't care how boundless your bounty is, I don't want it.
Don't let yourself be hidebound by misplaced loyalty to the kebab man. With me, you'd want for nothing. Your children would want for nothing. Your life of drudgery will be transformed into one of endless ease. Because my life's purpose is to make you happy. I see that now. You can have the life you've always dreamed of. You just need to reach out and grab it.
That's not a good idea.
I can explain.
You needed to explain. I wouldn't be standing here. Put it back. Put it back. And before you get any ideas, there was £67.45 in there. I counted it this morning before you came in.
I'm so sorry.
You know what? You need to wise up. There is nothing you can do that I haven't already done with knobs on. And I had a feeling this is why you insisted on stopping here.
After all your fine speeches about trust and second chances, oh, they're just words.
Don't you dare lecture me when I've just caught you with your hands in the till. And O'Dean.
Who?
Just stop. I'm not Ty. I've lost count of the number of times we scored together. And I'd heard rumours he'd gone into dealing, then I seen with you, and I wondered if he'd come to see me, but then the way you were afterwards, I'd guess what had gone on. So come on, let's have it.
Have what?
Whatever it is you bought of him.
You really think that I would score drugs at my son's workplace, on the street where my grandchildren live?
Totally, hand it over. Only dropping in for a bit of tea. I don't see why I have to make such a song and dance about it.
You should tell us.
Keep your mouth shut.
Why should I?
Hey, Mum. I was just telling Dan how busy you've been this morning.
You settling in all right, are you? Hmm? She behaving herself, is she? She's not doing too bad. We'll knock her into shape.
I've still got one or two things to learn, but it's great. I'm not going to blow it.
And I think it helps that you've got some very understanding bosses. Oh, and I was going to say, Nan's coming over for tea tonight.
Yeah, if it's all right with everyone.
Of course. It'd be lovely.
Right, now that you're back, me and Cassie, we're just going to nip out for a bit of dinner.
Oh, great. Yeah, but take as long as you need. I'll sort it here. In fact, go to ours if you want. Fridge is full.
Kiss?
I'll see you later.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right, come on.
I've manipulated you, and you're absolutely entitled to feel angry, but it doesn't change the way I feel, or, I venture to suggest, the way you feel.
You're damn right. I'll tell you how I feel. I feel like the luckiest woman alive to be loved the way that I am.
Oh, I knew it! I knew if I let my heart cry out, it would find an echo.
There's some people that go their whole lives and they never find the one. I never believed in it. I never believed that someone so different to me would be that person.
The yin to your yang.
I've never found hers, but I have.
I'll order some champagne.
Yeah, do, because I've got something to celebrate. Every day, I get to wake up next to the person I was always supposed to be with. And yeah, he goes to work dressed like a Thunderbird and comes back smelling of onions, but to be honest, I don't even mind that. If moaning was an Olympic sport, then he'd be on the podium every single time. Oh, and that thing he does when we're watching telly, he thinks I don't notice, but I do. So every time Granada Reports comes on, I don't know if it's the presenters or what, but it turns my stomach. But still, there is no one I would rather be with, because in every way that matters, I want for nothing.
You're making a mistake choosing him.
Yeah, maybe I am, but it'll be the best one I ever make. See you, Henry.
Just give me the gear and then we'll talk.
There was no gear. It wasn't what it looked like.
Don't waste your breath insulting me.
I needed money to buy Ruby a birthday present.
It's like listening to myself. Yeah, I know part of you might be saying you'd get Ruby a present. I was going to buy my kids all sorts in theory, except I knew very well that I wouldn't, same as you do. No, Dean is a scumbag and a dealer. Now, you clearly knew him, and you're wasting my time trying to pretend otherwise. Or am I going to have to ring him to ask?
Why didn't you say anything?
Because against me better judgment, I hoped I might be wrong. Or that you sent him packing, but clearly not. Now, come on, can we just please, can we have the truth?
Okay. Okay, yeah. I do know him. When I moved back to Manchester, somebody fixed me up with him.
Right, so he's your dealer now?
No, he was once, ages ago, but I've stayed clean ever since.
So, why was he here today? I mean, I can't believe he was touting for business. There's no shortage of users around here.
I still owe him. I was going to use the petty cash to pay him off.
Maybe. Until he dangled a bit more gear in front of you. We both know how this works.
You're going to tell Ty and Kev about the money?
No. Because I do think you're trying. But you've got to try harder. And any more fun and games like this, and I won't hesitate to tell them. I mean that.
Finally, this family's luck is turning.
Yeah. Well, we deserve it.
That'll be Debbie.
Oh, listen, I can't wait to see her face, but I tell you what, let's just let's have a bit of fun first, yeah? Keep still. Oh, hi. Thanks for coming.
No, I was intrigued. So, what's with the summons?
Well, the agent got back to us about the sealed bids, and we thought it was only fair to put you in a picture.
Oh, well, sealed bids are always a lottery, so... Well, don't worry, there'll be other projects.
Maybe. But only after we finish this one.
Yes! You got it!
Why, less than £2,000, and we didn't pay over the odds.
Oh, that's brilliant! I am so chuffed for you both. Hey, do you know, we should crack open a bottle to celebrate.
Well, I did check the wine cellar and we ain't got decent vintage, so I booked the bistro.
Oh, do you know, that is my kind of place, the bistro. Fabulous. Hey, have you told Aggie?
I'll ring her from the restaurant.
Talking of which, we should have been there 5 minutes ago. So, we should get a shift on.
What are we waiting for? Lead the way, Ronald. Lead the way.
Come on.
Yes. Oh, that's exciting. I walked into the door. Come on.
I thought I'd repay the compliment, the amount of rouge you've had me today.
Thank you. But shouldn't we be getting back to the garage?
No, the three of them can manage.
3?
Kev, Ty, and Worthy County. You'll get used to it. They can't attack, they can't defend, the goalie's got to go, the centre forward's got to go, the manager's got to go, the board's got to go, and the pies aren't what they used to be. I think that just about covers it.
I can't wait. So does that mean you're happy for me to go back to the garage?
Once we've resolved the Dean situation.
I can't let you pay.
I wasn't offering. How much do you owe?
70 quid. It was 50 quid, and unless I pay him off, it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now he knows where I am. He'll keep coming for me.
Well, we could go to the police, I suppose.
Like the police are going to listen to an old skank like me. You know the score. And even if they did something, I mean, Tyrone's sure to find out. He's got kids. I just can't bring that kind of trouble to his door. So, what if I borrowed the money from you? I swear I'd pay you back.
And I'm sure you mean that. But if temptation gets the better of you, Ty would never forgive us, and I'd never forgive myself. No, we need to get Dean off your back for good.
I should go round his house and sort him out.
Chessy'd never let you through the gates.
I could say I was a food delivery man with another freshly made knuckle sandwich for him.
I know it's a pub car park cliche, but honestly, he isn't worth it. And if anyone's to blame, it's me.
Don't be daft. I'm just glad you came home.
Hey?
Do you know, everything he said was right. I mean, he could give you a life we could never dream of. Well, wouldn't you want to go off with him?
Would you?
No, he's not my type.
If it were a woman, I mean.
No, of course not.
Right, well, why would I be any different? Yeah, so what if he lives in a mansion? You can only be in one room at a time. And he could take me to all the fancy restaurants in the world, but I would never eat anything as good as the cheeseburger.
Cheers. I'm sorry.
I'm the one who should be sorry. You warned me about him, but I was so caught up with this idea of being some kind of fancy PA, I just wouldn't listen.
You're only trying to help us. Henry took advantage of the fact that we're skint. I should defo smash his face in.
Well, Ches, that's dead romantic, but we need you earning, not doing time. How are we going to manage without my money?
Well, you get your old job back at the Rovers. It suited you better than being that posh boy's gopher.
When you put it like that, maybe I should smash his face in?
I'll tell you what, should we ever run into him, we'll both smash his face in. Deal?
Deal.
Ah, here he is. Big man on campus. How did it go? What did you learn?
Honestly, I'm not that convinced.
What? Why?
Well, it just didn't really seem like my bag.
Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. It's just that, you know, I wasn't too fussed from the off, and I was only doing it because I didn't really have anything else to do, so I think I'm going to knock it in the head.
Well, you can't just sack it off after one day.
Well, the thing is, the only subject I was interested in studying was media, and we had this chat today about the course, and it was just so much theory, you know, stuff that I'm not actually going to need or use.
But Max, college is like a stepping stone, isn't it, for uni or for a better job? You can't just quit school. Well, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, but I can just do an apprenticeship or something. You know, I've thought about it. It's my life. You just got to trust me.
What are you doing here? Do you need sorting out? Oh, I could do you a sweet deal. For old time's sake, like.
From what I recall of our old times, I'll pass. You need to leave her alone.
If she gives me what I'm owed,
I haven't got your money.
come again.
You heard. She's finished with you, and you're not getting a penny.
What's this? The world's worst Cagney and Lacey tribute? Get real, ladies. Or this is going to end very badly for you.
I think very hard, Dino. Or as hard as you can about the choice you make now. Now you can walk away and never bother Cassie again, or I'll have no choice but to give your name to the police.
You having a laugh?
Shut up, I'm talking. Now, I remember enough of our old times to get you into some serious bother. Burglaries, car thefts, muggings. Oh, you loved running your mouth off, playing the big man.
Well, you were off your face half the time.
Half the time. 6 houses in one night on Tile Street. Made the paper. You showed me. The takings from the butchers at the back of the precinct. Oh, and who could forget Tommy Orpington's convertible? And there's plenty more from your back catalogue. Now, Cassie's money could be the hardest 70 quid you've ever earned. So what's it to be?
If you ever come looking to score from me again and you'll get more than you bargained for, and you best stay clear of any dark alleys.
Bankford Development.
And all that follow.
Oh, I don't know if my art could stand the stress of any more sealed bids.
Oh, you'll have to get your missus to give you the kiss of life.
If she ever comes back from her auntie's.
Let's hope it's soon, because you need someone to keep you on the straight and narrow. Crisp sandwiches are no kind of diet for a grown man.
Oh, I used to love a crisp butty, me.
Thank you. Girl after me own art. Not that Aggie would be so keen. She never switches off. She's a nurse 24/7.
Yeah, those are just her shifts from what I've seen.
Yeah, too right. But if this project of ours is half as juicy as we reckon, she'll be able to cut back on her shifts, maybe go part-time if I can persuade her.
Does she not want to be a lady of leisure?
Oh, she loves her job. It's just that she's been more stressed out than I have ever seen her lately. I mean, they're still catching up on the pandemic.
It sounds like part-time will be a perfect compromise.
Yeah, let's hope so. Cheers.
Cheers. Come on.
Chin chin.
Come on.
I want you to guess.
Well, how can I? It can be literally anywhere in the world.
Well, I'm not going to take you for a romantic break to Tehran.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Le croissant. It starts with a P.
Ah, in that case, it is definitely Peterborough. Because the breakfast brunch,
At this rate, I shall be taking Daisy to Paris.
I'm only kidding. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Well, we deserve it.
Yeah. Now, listen, I think when I pack, I may as well take everything because Tim's booked 4 viewings at the flat, so you might have a new lodger sooner than you bargained for.
That suits me. I shall enjoy having a tea maker on tap.
Yeah, that's me.
Huh? Yeah?
Well, he knows how to handle a mug.
Subtle. Not. Look, if I want to pay to take my boyfriend on holiday...
It's not the holiday. It's him getting his feet under the table here.
I've got the space.
It's not the space I'm worried about, it's the speed. Are you sure you're not moving too fast?
Look, I'm sorry, but it feels right to me. And frankly, that's all that matters.
All right.
Yes, love.
Oh, no, I don't want a drink. Have you got a sec?
Yeah, fire away.
Henry Newton's been paid off by Waterford's, so now I've lost my job.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not. You were trying to get back into my pants.
Right.
So I'm just wondering, can I have my shifts back?
Oh, Gemma, the others snaffled them up as soon as they came available. The rota's full.
Well, that's not fair. I'm the only reason this place is still going.
Well, I mean, talk about bigging your part up. I mean, I know you were popular, but...
The only reason that Henry agreed to save the Rovers was if I agreed to go and work for him. Even though I knew he might have a dodgy motive, she'll tell ya.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, well, I did, because I thought we was mates.
We are mates. And I would have you back in a heartbeat if it was my call.
You're the landlady!
Yeah, and I'm managing the place for Waterford's. You know, they want to be in charge of all the hiring and the firing to begin with. I'm hoping they'll back off once they trust me.
So there's now what you can do?
Well, I could try and put a good word in for you, but, you know, for the moment, that's the best I can manage.
So, you're jacking it in then?
Yeah, I reckon so. I mean, I'll live without riding the Czech New Wave tar.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, count yourself lucky. 2 foreign blokes shouting at each other in black and white isn't exactly my idea of a movie night, and I certainly don't want to sit and examine it.
Evening, losers.
He was hoping you'd turn up.
No, I wasn't.
You're a charmer.
Nah, it's nice to see you. I just mean I was here to see him, wasn't
I'll do one then. Don't want to get in your way.
I? Right, that came out all wrong. Please don't go. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
She can be very forgiving.
Yeah, I've had to be with you for a brother. Of course, you probably want to make it up. You can buy us a bag of chips. I'm starving.
Yeah? Okay. My pleasure.
Good.
My pleasure. Look at you. Should be chucking a stick after you next.
Love you lots. Bye. Well, I'd better be getting a move on.
What? You've still been R5 yet?
No, drinking in the afternoon don't agree with me. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm going home, power nap, bit of tea, early night to bed, ready for the fray in the morning.
Okay. Well, listen, I will make sure he doesn't overdo it.
Please do. We've got a lot on our plates for the next few days.
Well, bring it on, bro. Bring it on.
Night.
See you later.
He's a good one. Could have really kicked off about them shares.
Yeah, well, I think the prophet is just trousered. Might have smoothed things over a bit.
Even so, you have every right not to trust me.
It was a good call.
It might not have been. I could have lost our money and my brother in the process.
Look, why do you keep dwelling on something that didn't happen?
Because if we're going to make a success of this business, then we need to be able to trust one another 100%.
Right. You trust him, yeah? And as for vice versa, well, that's not in your gift.
No, maybe it is. So long as I'm in sole charge of the money, there's a temptation to go behind his back again. Now, I can't let that happen.
So?
So I'm going to put him on the business account, give him full access to the company funds. That way, if there's an urge to go off-piste again, he'll be the first to know.
Right, get myself a paper. I'll see you back at the LC, Cassie.
See ya. I don't know why he buys the Gazette. He reads it while he's eating his tea and just spends the whole time moaning about the football.
See what he means about Worthing County.
Very much the other woman. Thankfully, she's older, uglier, and just brings him out of misery.
Look, once again, thanks for what you did today. And when I can be trusted with money, I'll get you something nice.
Don't worry about it. I was present enough to see the dopey grin wiped off Dean's face.
Yes. He was well hacked off, wasn't he, eh? Look, about Tyrone.
I'll keep your confidence about the petty cash. But you need to be upfront with him about how difficult things are.
I can't tell him that.
Now Dean's off the scene, you've got a clean slate. You can start having a more honest relationship with Ty.
I will do, when I'm properly clean.
But you can't do that on your own. You need your family behind you, and they have to know the whole story.
You'll be so disappointed.
No, the Tyrone I know, he'll be more understanding than you're giving credit for, believe me.
Maybe.
Look, Cassie, you need to do this. Tyrone's a mate, and I won't feel comfortable about those girls being under the same roof if you don't...
Okay. I'll tell him.
Good.
She turned you down? After everything you've done for this place?
Jenny never asked me to take that job. And it's not up to her anymore. Who works behind the bar.
Can't she ask Sean or Glenda to cut down on their hours?
Why should they? They need the money just as much as we do. I don't know what I was thinking, going anywhere near that Henry Newton again.
Well, you thought it was the right thing to do at the time. There's lots of other jobs out there.
Yeah, I suppose. But not at the end of the road, with hours I can fit around the kids. Oh, I better get back to him. I don't want Devon Asher thinking I'm taking advantage.
You love the quads?
Yeah, well, they won't if I leave him there much longer. See ya.
See ya.
If I cop hold of that Henry Newton, I will not be responsible.
Forgetting, it's Gemma I'm worried about.
She's been out of work before.
Yeah, not since she's had a bout of depression. I'm worried this is going to send her right back over the edge.
I was starting to get worried. I thought you was right behind me.
Oh, sorry, I was just helping Kevin Abbey lock up.
Did you enjoy working at the garage?
Yeah, it was eventful. Look, could you just leave that for a sec? There's something I need to tell you about.
Why anyone would want to watch total strangers dancing on a mobile phone is beyond me.
It's cool. Everybody does it.
Well, just because everybody does something, it doesn't mean to say it's right. It's quite the opposite in my experience. And, oh, you're here. I thought you stood me up.
As if?
She wanted to send a search party for you.
Yeah, well, only because I was worried. But hey, you. Just go on, wash your hands. You've been doing handstands in the backyard.
Look, I totally understand you're not trusting me.
I'm not asking you to beat yourself up. Tyrone says that you've worked very hard today, and that's lovely to hear.
I didn't really do anything,
You're trying your best, and you obviously love it here with Tyrone and the girls, so I'm very proud of you making the effort.
We both are.
Yeah.
Look, I know how hard it must have been to get yourself clean, and the fact that you did that for my sake and the girls, well, I can't tell you how happy that makes me.
Thank you. So, well, if you want to make yourself useful, you could start by laying the table. Yeah.
So.
Based on the shocking true story, As an Affair Leads to Murder, Elizabeth Olsen and Emmy nominee Jesse Plemons star in brand new true crime drama Love and Death, streaming on ITVX from Thursday. Next on ITV1, it's brand new Gordon, Gino and Fred, Viva España.